Get unlimited access to all of our CPE courses at www.teachucomp.com/unlimited CPE.
In this lesson, we'll examine the time percentage that daycare providers must figure in order to calculate their deductions for business use of the home. If a taxpayer uses a part of his or her home exclusively for a daycare business, then he or she may deduct all of the appropriate expenses subject to the deduction limit as we discussed in previous lessons. If, however, the part of the home being used for the daycare is also used for non-business purposes, then the taxpayer must also calculate the percentage of time that the area of the home is used for daycare. Let's look at the example given in publication 587. Mary used her basement to operate a daycare and figures the business percentage of the basement at 50%. Mary used the basement for daycare an average of 12 hours a day, 5 days a week, for 50 weeks a year. During the other 12 hours a day, the family could use the basement. So Mary figures her time percentage as follows. Mary has calculated that she can deduct 34.15% of any direct expenses for the basement. However, because her indirect expenses are for the entire house, she can only deduct 17.08% of the indirect expenses, and she figures the percentage for her indirect expenses as follows. IRS Publication 587 goes on to give several more examples related to Mary in which the essential circumstances of her situation vary slightly. It is very important for daycare providers who wish to deduct expenses related to business use of their homes to carefully calculate both their business percentage and their time percentage. And it is equally important that daycare providers become excellent record keepers.
Like what you see? Get unlimited access to all of our CPE courses at www.teachucomp.com/unlimited CPE.